This secret is just too big to keep wrapped up anymore. I know you guys have been waiting to learn about new civilizations for Age of Empires 4 and speculating what the civilizations may be. But fear not, here today I'm going to be sharing with you the Japanese civilization concept. And while it might not be an official new civilization, and you can see, wow, this sure looks really official, perhaps it could be a glimpse of what we might actually see if they were to add Japan to the civilization roster for the game. Now I want to share the source for this. This was shared on Reddit by Chili AoE4, and we'll read through some of this stuff. And it's pretty cool. He's got a fan website here where he's got civilization concepts for several civs, and it's definitely worth watching. It's very thorough, very detail oriented. So go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. But let's see what Chili has drawn up here for the Japanese, and I'm excited just to think about it, as I can't wait to hear about new civs. Let me know what civs you're hoping to see first, and if you think maybe it'll be something like this. Okay, so we've got the Japanese. Let's see what units, what buildings, what's unique civ bonuses Chili thinks the Japanese will have. And I'll tell you right off the bat, this image, this is, I believe, from the AoE3, the Asian Dynasties. The Japanese are available there, and I've been playing a little bit of that game as I've been waiting, so go check it out. It's free to play right now, actually, so pretty cool. But let's see, at the barracks, you've got the spearman, and of course, you can't have the Japanese without the samurai. Replaces the man-at-arms, unique to Japan. Expensive, with less armor, but much higher attack speed. Wields a katana. And in Age 4, he's adding Nanban armor. Samurai gain +2 ranged and melee armor. So, yeah, you would imagine a samurai's got to be the backbone of a Japanese army. Got some pictures here. Of course, a good thing Tom Cruise is here from the movie The Last Samurai. And then let's look over the archery range. With the archer, and then there you have it. If you've played other Age of Empires games, you might have seen this unit before, the Yabusame, unique to Japan. An armored horse archer with short firing range and lancer movement speed. Cannot fire while moving. So that's not a Mangadai. It's going to be different from that. An asymmetrical bow speed upgrade gives it additional +3 attack. And then later, of course, the hand cannoneer. So Samurai and the Yabusame being the two units that would be unique here right out of the gate. Let's look down here into the stable before we look at all these bonuses. We've got the Naginata Rider, which makes sense instead of a knight. Expensive horseman that costs food and gold, attacks fast and deals area damage. Think of a mounted Landsknecht, a glass cannon. Ooh, area damage for a cav unit. This is very interesting. It reminds me of like the French cavalry from AoE3. This guy must play AoE3, right? Over our siege workshop, the usual siege offerings. Nothing too unique there, but I guess if there was going to be a unique Japanese siege unit, what might it be? I'd have to do a little bit of Googling on my history there, but let me know if you've got any fun ideas for what they could possibly add there. Additional technologies, okay? The Shogun, a unique unit, a tanky cavalry hero, has a banner, which this would make a lot of sense to lead the army. Self-immobilizes, but creates an aura that grants bonus damage to allied units. Now, actually, in AoE3, you can use the Shogun to actually train units from it, which is kind of crazy as a forward base. That would be really crazy to see something like that in AoE4 as well. Next we have the Suhei Guardian, I think that's how you say it. The autonomous spearman with high attack, movement speed, +1 armor, and costs 0 population. Only produced from, I guess this is some kind of building. The Izumo Taisha can't be controlled. So not entirely sure how that unit would work out, but interesting nonetheless. And then Age 4, the Shinobi, a high siege, fast-moving melee infantry with no armor and high pop cost. Can rappel over stone walls. Now, this is an idea I can get behind. Wow, that would be super fun. Well, unless you're the person with the stone walls. Can rappel over stone walls, high siege. Smoke bomb creates a vision-blocking smoke screen. Imagine a landmark snipe from these units. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. I love this. I love this idea. Okay, let's look over here. We've got metal purification, makes blacksmith techs cheaper. The Shogun gains increased ranged armor, while the banner, 50% of keep cost is changed from stone to wood. Wooden keeps? Now hold on a second. Oh boy. Now that could be a little crazy. Ashigaru, all light infantry are 25% cheaper, including the hand cannoneers. Man, Relic needs to get this guy on their staff. He's got a lot of good ideas here. Maybe he's emailing this to them. I hope he has. Maybe Relic will see this. Maybe one of the devs will check it out. Okay, so some fun stuff there. I really like this Shinobi idea. I think it's the coolest. Okay, so we've got a bunch of landmarks, and I am going to butcher all their names, so have fun with that. We've got the Torii Gate, functions like a shrine, and a universal resource drop-off trickles bonus resources from nearby wild animals. Okay, that's very similar to AoE4. These in H2 here, right? The Izumo Taisha, garrisons 10, passively spawns, okay, the Shohi Guardian. So that's the idea there, which patrol in a large area around the shrine. They cannot be controlled and do not take population space. So these kind of like passive, or I guess no-pop guardians that you can't really control is a very interesting idea. Kind of like auto sentries, you may say. Okay, in H3, we've got the Great Buddha. Heals nearby units. Target unit bestow them the Kinsei that massively increases their combat stats. And you can get the Senzoji. Provides an aura that reduces villager cost and training time for all nearby town centers, so an economic option. Very cool. I'd be most interested to see this one so far, but this would be like the good economic landmark. The Golden Pavilion, H4, trains batches of units at a discount. Includes the ability to train batches of shinobi. Ooh, I'm gonna get that one. Edo Castle functions as a keep, has the Shogun's ability to erect command banners at its location. It's a keep. Basically, this keep is also a shogun that can't move. And then the Wonder is a massive Buddhist temple founded in the 8th century. The Todaiji, it served as the AoE2 wonder for Japan. Okay, so there's the units and buildings and some text. Let's see some of the description here, some of the bonuses. Now, he's marked this at a level 3 difficulty, so we'll see why. If you want to read this description, go check out the link. Let's go through some of the highlights. Strengths, powerful, high-quality units. And then you got the Shogun, enables a flexible army composition. Armored horse archers, OP. Trickles economy via shrines. Okay, so they're going to be building shrines and trickling resources with them, similar from what you've seen in AoE3. Literal ninjas and samurai. I guess it's literal ninjas and samurai. Weaknesses, no crossbow and lancers, so no direct alternatives. Very interesting. So it's kind of reminds you of the Malians a little bit with some of the way this would be designed. Expensive and hard to mass. Glass cannon units lacks economic upgrades. Okay. Bushido, though few in number, the samurai were the elite class that dominated much of Japanese warfare. Reflecting this, all non-siege Japanese military units are 10% more expensive, but also have 10% increased health. The unique unit, the Shogun, we've talked about that a little bit, will spawn from your town center. He's a tanky cavalry hero with Lancer move speed. It's kind of like, think of the Khan, or just kind of heroes per se. I can see more of these being added to the game. The Shogun cannot attack, but can instead use the command banner, which immobilizes him, creating an aura that grants nearby allied units bonus damage on their attacks. Think of the Shogun almost like a mini Kurultai. There are 3 different types of banners you can set up. Bonus versus light units, bonus versus armored, bonus for structures and siege. That's interesting. So instead of giving a melee or ranged bonuses, it's specifically giving them bonus damage versus certain unit types. To switch banners, they must tear down the current banner first before setting up the new one. If the civilization is really going to hinge on these banners in the Shogun, because it kind of said like it doesn't have like quite the stats of the Glass Cannon army, I would think this would have to be like a massive bonus and be super easy to use. So like tearing it down, setting up, I think would have to be like near instant or something. But you have to see how it plays out, I guess, or what he has in mind. Influence keeps provide the Bakufu influence, which chains with military production buildings. excluding the siege workshop. Military units produced within the influence gain increased attack speed. So way to buff your units, some kind of like chaining of your buildings. Okay, samurai horse archers. The armored horse archer Yabusame represents centuries of samurai horse archer traditions, available early in the Second Age. Unique structure is going to be the shrine. Replaces the house, costs 100 wood, trickles resources based on the natural resources near when it is constructed. This trickle is reduced significantly if it overlaps with another shrine, just like the Reese hunting cabin. So it's going to be generating resources. You want to build it next to natural resources. Now in AoE4, it attracts all of the deer. You can't hunt the deer, but it attracts the deer. And I wonder if the civilization won't be able to hunt a deer altogether because they're sacred, and perhaps they have some berry bonuses. I don't know if this would only be bonus when it's brown deer, or maybe also just other natural resources. And those are all those unique units we talked about. Wow, they did a really, really good job of this. Again, this is Chili 5. Before I leave you here, let's go check out a little bit of the Reddit post here, see if there's anything new over here. So he posted this. You can come check this out. I'll leave links to both these down in the description. He says this is revisited, so I think he's actually made it one iteration of this once before. So quality over quantity in the name of the game. Japanese units are powerful, but few in number due to high costs. And then you get the Shogun Hero unit to really help with these banners. Notes on the concepts. So he's made an overhaul. He's made some patch notes on what's changed here. And a lot of the similar stuff we see. Of course, he's got references, arts from AoE3, as we kind of noticed. Very cool. Yeah, and the comments are just raving. So guys, go check out Chili's Age of Empires 4 concepts. There's so many other cool ones, and let me know down in the description below if you'd like to see me cover a few more of these as we wait anxiously for new civs to be released. I know it's a little clickbait for you, but I figure this could help fill the void as we're waiting for our new official civs, and you know, this could be what we see. I think that he did a very good job at this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed my content. Leave me a comment below. It really helps me out with the channel. We're just about to hit 14K subscribers. So thank you to all of you. And catch one of my live streams. I've been streaming both Age of Empires 4, Age of Empires 3, and Beyond All Reason on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/FitzBro. And you never know what type of content I might be going live with any day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.